But not.
No, you know what? I don't even.
Because there's a lot of controversy with that, right?
There might be controversy, which I don't know about. But here's my controversy: if you don't go to the truth, then how do you expect something to be about the truth?
Right.
So, I would say if it ever gets made, because it's been trying to get made for the last 20 years.
For a long time, yeah.
Right? So if it ever gets made, it should be made by the people who knew him the best, which were his kids.
Right.
And it shouldn't be made by somebody who interfered with his life.
Now, is this the same project that Marlon Wayans is?
Supposed to be fighting over Mike
Damon
Epps,
Wayans.
right?
It was Marlon Wayans.
It was Mike Epps too, right?
You know, Mike Epps is a bitch. I'm just saying, because anybody, and I'm saying this flat out because it's the truth. If you were there to support the kids and the family, how do you then go back to the person you were against, kiss their ass so you can play my dad in a movie? You're a bitch.
Right.
So if I see you, I'll slap you.
Well, I mean, that's just...
And that's the truth. Like, I don't even mean to even to be that kind of person, but in my tradition, you're not supposed to ruin somebody's destiny, and you're not supposed to go against somebody's destiny. And if you see a wrong, you're supposed to correct it, not just for yourself, but for your lineage.
Right.
And so for someone to step and interfere because they're trying to get something on their own because of greed or whatever, I have a problem with that. And so I can't respect anybody. And Hollywood is filled with people like that, which is why I moved to Baltimore. I got out of Hollywood because I didn't want to be a part of that culture. I want to be able to come in here and sit with you and talk and not be like, you can't look in my eyes, you can't hold my hand, you can't take a picture with me. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, Hollywood
and we appreciate that.
For Hollywood to be one of the most creative places in the world, it also seems like it's one of the most destructive places.
But creativity and fame aren't the same thing. That's why. You know, you have this image, you have this glorified image of what fame is supposed to look like. You get stuff. Look at what happened with Justin Bieber. You know what I mean? It's not that the kid smoked weed on an airplane. It's that he's an asshole right now.
Right.
You know? It's a
lifestyle. It's a lifestyle.
And so
it can eat you up.
Right, and people don't realize, like, you can be prolific and you can be creative and not be a jerk. You should be creative because it's the way energy comes through you and moves through you. And I'm not even stoned, so I just can say that. People, you know what I mean?
People seem like they thrive on reputations for being a bitch or a hard ass on people under them. And that makes them more famous or that's expected or accepted.
But see, I don't buy that. You know, anyone who surrounds me, it's all a part of it's a trickle down effect. If you want people to succeed, and especially people who are African American, I believe you have to empower. And you don't empower by being a tyrant. You empower by saying you can do this too, and this is how you get there. So I think the people that work with you should be people that are empowering you to be your best, and you are empowering them to be their best.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, that's how it should work. But
so I agree with you. Anybody doing the project?
What? Huh? Time?
Oh, okay. All right. We got to wrap. I know you have to run.
We was just about to
get into it. You know, definitely. But we'll exchange information and definitely have you back on. And your representative, because she talked about coming back too. So we'll get you guys back on. Rain Pryor joining, and Big J and Tux on Dap City Radio. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Join up. I mean, you really have classed it up in here. I'm in here with him, 8 hours a day, so it's usually not this classy.
All right, well,
and he makes me look good.
I'm surrounded by beautiful black men. It can't get better than that right now. Right?
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks again.
More on Dap City Radio, right? DapCityRadio.com. DJ New Brand and Ariel Love coming back.
Live
Stay
and
tuned.
uncut. Getting it in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, it was.
Sorry, it was cut short. I got other stuff.
Oh, we know. We understand. I mean, you're a famous person.